Wednesday, everyone. Do I have any watercolor enthusiasts out there? Well, today I'm going to show you a really easy, simple trick to turn your stamping into watercolor art. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Kristina Reese. This is Creating with Kristina, and I come live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday here on my Facebook page. 9 a.m. Texas time. That's Central Standard Time. And for those of you who that's a little early, or you're at work and you're watching this on the replay, just give me a shout out, say replay, and I will, so I can say hi to you. Okay. All right, let's go on and get started. So I'm going to switch views. There we go. And the card today, I am using, let me pull all this out here. Okay, I'm using a stamp set called Positive Thoughts, and I really like this stamp set. I have a card ministry at my church, and I use this sending positive thoughts and feel good wishes, hugs, prayers, and love a lot on my cards. And I just love it. It has a fancy daisy, a chrysanthemum, I can't even say it hardly, feather, butterfly, a fern. It also has coordinating dies, and you can cut that fern leaf out, the butterfly out, the flower out, but it also has, oh, and the feather out, but it also has extras. So it has this embossed feather cut out here, this extra part of the middle of the daisy, an itty bitty butterfly, but it has this really cool frame. So it's a really great die set. It has more than just cutting the pieces out. It has all that extra. So these two go together, Positive Thoughts. All right, another thing I want to mention is, oh, I don't see anything else. Great. Okay. Well, let's go on and get started. So I'm going to move all this over. I'm using the colors Flirty Flamingo and Just Jade. Just Jade is our new in color. It's going to be around for 2 years, this year, next year, and then it will retire. Flirty Flamingo has been around, is a part of our permanent collection, so it'll always be around. All right, here is my card base. Hey, good morning, Kim. Good morning, Candle. And by the way, thank you for that order. That was awesome. I know you're going to love that stuff that you ordered. And good morning, Nancy. All right, so I am putting this card base halfway in here. Actually, I'm going to do it this way. This is the Settles embossing folder, and basically it just gives some texture to the cardstock so it's not so plain. And I'm just going to put that in there like that. Pull out my, what is this? My die cut machine here. Put that in, right on top, and run her through. Go on. There we go. Okay. And you heard that motor. I have an electric cutting machine because I had rotator cuff surgery a year ago, and I invested in that, so it'd be easier for me to cut because I couldn't use the crank with my rotator cuff surgery. Anyways, you're wondering what that noise was. Okay, so I have my card base, and I just want to show you this, if I can get it to, yeah, I'm afraid y'all can just, oh, there you can see a little of it right there in the corner. Okay, so that's the Settles. It just gives some texture. We have the Flirty Flamingo and the new, okay, so all of our color families have a paper pack. So this is the Brights paper pack. It has this denim look, these polka dots. It has this wood, and on the back of the wood is some script that says, love what you do. No, do what you love and love what you do, or share what you love. That's it. Love what you do and share what you love. In different languages. Comes in all the families. Even the new in colors and last year's in colors have this paper pack you can order. So that's really cool. I love that. It just makes your card a little more fun to make instead of just using cardstock all the time. Okay, I just need a tape runner. Actually, I need some glue. I have a textured surface there, and the tape runner might not stick to it very well, so I'm just going to put a little glue. Not very much. Designer Series paper is thinner than cardstock, and liquid glue can warp it, so just a little bit. A little bit goes a long ways anyways. So there we go. We're going to put that on there. Just like that. Perfect. Oh, and I forgot I'm making a landscape card, and my paper's in the way. Okay. Move that over. And you notice the polka dots on the back of this denim. So I cut a strip 1 1/4 by 5 1/2 of the polka dot. And we are going to just lay that right across, kind of down here in the bottom 2/3 part. Oh, it's a little longer. It's actually still 6 inch. That's a 6 by 6 paper pack. No problems. I'm going to trim it off, but I do need to put a little glue here. A little there, and a little there. All right, a little inside there. Okay. And just bump that up to the edge. Okay. And let that sit. So how are you all doing this morning, this lovely Wednesday? We have had horrible thunderstorms here in Texas. They should be coming to you, Kim, over in Virginia now. I think it's a part of that tropical depression out in the Gulf, though. So we have bad weather all over the country. But it's starting to get better. I think it's going to be sunny today. All right, now I've got my card base ready. I'm just going to move that to the side. Don't need that anymore. And I got glue on my finger and everything's sticking to it. All right, here's our trick. So I told you this step is going to turn your stamping into watercolor art. All right, here we go. First, I need my daisy stamp, okay, and my flirty flamingo, okay. And we're going to ink up our stamp. And then you need water. You need a spritzer. A water sprayer would be okay if you can get a fine mist, but you want a mister. You don't really want a lot of water. Or you want water. And this, I don't want this water to get all over here, so I am going off camera, but I'm just spritzing it a few times. Okay. Now that I have it spritzed, and that's the trick, spraying water on your stamp is going to give you this watercolor look. And I'm going to do it 3 times, and I'm not going to re-ink. So it's going to be a real dark one, a medium, and then a real light one. Okay, here we go. All right, 1, 2, 3. All right, so it kind of gave a graduated, but it's so cool looking. All right, let's move that out of the way. And now we're going to do the same thing with the leaves. And I'm using, like I said, I'm using this new in color, Just Jade. I love it. I think Flirty Flamingo and Just Jade are so pretty together. All right, and here we're just inking up our stamp. I know that moves the camera when I bang like that. Oops, top of the leaf didn't get any ink. Okay, and now we just take the spritz. Like I said, I don't want to do it in the camera because I don't want water everywhere. Okay, and we're going to kind of let it run off the paper here. All right, and then up here. And that's good. Yeah, I only did it twice because I wanted some white space there. All right, that is very wet right now, so I don't want to mess with it. I'm going to put that to the side so it can dry, and we're going to work on something else. Okay, so that's going to go there. What I want to do now, oh, thank you, Debbie, cool. And Kristen, hello, hello. I want to put Flirty Flamingo ribbon and enamel dots, but I don't have any. So, but I do have clear, and I do have white ribbon. And I have a Flirty Flamingo alcohol marker, a blend. So this is how you do it. You just take your marker, and it doesn't matter if it's cotton or this one is a synthetic. It works no matter what. And you just, can you see that? You just paint it. Let me pull it up here so you can see it better. And my ribbon just unraveled. Oh, I love live TV. Come here, ribbon. Okay, here's all my ribbon. I'm going to move that out of the way because I already cut a piece that's 8 inches long and colored it already. And then the same thing, you just take the alcohol marker and you color the clear dots. I'm going to pull that up for you. That is lovely lipstick from another project I never used. Anyways, but these 3, whoops, come on, stay in focus. Come on, there we go. These 3 we're using. Okay, put that to the side. Now, ooh, this is so fun. You guys, I have bought and invested in a bow maker. Oh, I got it on Etsy, and these little pegs just pop out so you can make your bow any size. Oh, this is the best. And there's a bazillion videos how to do this, but I'm going to show you. You take the one in your right hand, you cross it over, you hold the one on the bottom with your right hand now, and you pull it to about what the length of the tail should be. Then you take this longer, whoops, come back here. Then you take this longer piece, you stick it under, and, whoops, come here. It's kind of slippery. And go over, and then what you do is you tie them. So you pull that over and you pull that out, and then you kind of adjust it as you make it tighter, and you just keep pulling it and pulling it and pulling it, and you have a perfect bow. I love this bow maker. I will never make bows the other way ever again. Okay, and when I made the card kits last month, I sent every one of you bows already made instead of having you make the bows. And that's how I did it. I did it on this bow maker, and it was just really fast. Okay, so I want to trim just a little bit off of here. Okay, and like I said, I just Google bow maker, and there's a bazillion out there. Kristen has one, my 10-second bow maker. I love it. Okay, so we have our bow, and we have our dots. And this is not quite finished drying. Let me grab my heat tool. And this is going to make some noise, sorry. And I'm doing it off camera because I don't want the heat to warp my cutting mat on my desk. Okay, I think we got that. Okay, now she's dry. Perfect. Okay, and she is going to go, like it's a girl or a boy, it is going right there. Oh, I forgot the sentiment. And I forgot the sentiment because I don't see my strip that I cut. Oh, great. Okay, hold on. No problems. I got strips galore in my box here. All right, here's one. Oh, totally forgot. And I need a trimmer. So this strip is 3/4 by 4. So 3/4 by 4. So I'm going to cut it at 4, and then I am going to cut it at 3/4. There we go. Now, my sentiment. Here it is. And we're going to do the sentiment in, we have a lot of flirty flamingo going on. Actually, you know what? I think I'd like a neutral instead. Let's just go with black. There we go. Friends like you mean more every year. That is so true. And I am stamping it over to the right. I'm going to snip a flag tail, but I want some so the bow can sit on it. Okay, there we go. And what I mean by a flag tail is just a little banner-like thing. And pull this up here so you can see. I just snip up the middle, and then I go from each corner to where I snipped. Just like that, and I make a flag. Oh, I went off camera again. I'm sorry, you guys. Okay, so that's how you do that. And let's move that stamp out of the way. Let's bring this in. Okay. I'm going to move the card base. Let's put this card together first, and then we'll put it on the base. So, where's my bow? Here's my bow. Okay. So the bow can like sit up there like that. That'll work. So I really don't need that much extra. I'm going to cut off about an inch, whatever. All right. And I do need dimensionals. Got to have dimensionals. Tessa says, I rarely use mine. Maybe I should try it again. Oh, yeah, Teresa. Oh, man, that bow maker just makes all the difference in the world. I love it. All right, so I have my dimensionals there. Oh, I forgot my new trick for wrangling dimensional covers. So Lisa Curcio showed me this, and you just stab it and pull it off. Man, I need to zoom in closer for you guys Friday. Okay. And now I'm just going to place that as it kind of goes in that white space there. There we go. And the little bow. Bows. You need glue dots. This is the best way to stick bows onto a card. Get your glue dots here and just pull it back to the next one. And take your bow and stick it right on that glue dot. Press it down. Lift it up. And then put it on your project. So, let's see, I don't want to cover up the F for friends. There we go. And now we need our dots here. And we're going to put one. Yeah, two. And I'm always trying to decide where. Yeah, right there looks good. Okay. All right. Last but not least, we have to get this watercolor paper, which is kind of warped a little bit, not too bad, onto our card base. And the best way, and I also want to give it some dimension. So I am going to use the leftover edge of my dimensional here. Okay. And right now it's too big. It's too wide. So what I'm going to do, let me move that over, pull this here, and I'm going to snip it there, and snip it there, and snip it there. And we have one corner this way. Oops, kind of twisted. And then the other corner. Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to snip there. I meant to snip there. Oh, well, that's okay. I can still. Whoops, that didn't snip. Oh, goodness gracious. There we go. Okay, so we have this here. And then this one here. Okay. Now you have dimension all over. If you want to put some in the middle here, that wouldn't be a bad idea. Come here. And up here. There we go. Now we're using our dimensionals. Hedges are using our leftovers. Waste not, want not. Okay, so what did you guys think about doing, changing your stamped image into a watercolor image by spritzing it with water? Did you like that idea? I would love to see your projects. I want to start encouraging all of you when you make your card to post it in the comments so everyone can enjoy it. There we go. And we have ourselves watercolor art. Isn't that pretty? I love how that turned out. It's so fun. And of course, watercolor turns different every time. You'll never get the same. You'll never get the same image each time because the water goes in different places. Okay. If you liked this card tutorial, I encourage you to sign up for my newsletter because every week I always include an exclusive card tutorial just for my email subscribers. So it's complete with a picture and measurements and step-by-step instructions. Now, also, I want to remind you one more time that the Pick a Bundle promotion is about to end. It only goes through the month of June, and June is over next week. I know, you can't believe it, can you? Pick a bundle. Pick any bundle in our catalog, and this bundle, now I tried to show this Monday and I didn't have the camera right. This bundle here is the highest priced bundle in the catalog. It is $60.25. And it has some awesome sentiments. It has get well, happy birthday, thinking of you, hello, I like you a lot, thank you, sure do miss you. Beautiful. Then it has this beautiful large floral stamp here. And I've made some cards with this. The leaves, all of that. It's a great stamp set. But what's really fun is this die set. And it's a 2-piece die set like that. And look at this card I made. So what I did is, and I was trying to tell you this Monday, what I did was I cut out a Misty Moonlight decorative one, this one here, and I cut out a white larger one. And yeah, larger one here. And then I took the pieces to the white and I stuck them inside the blue. Oh, I'm sorry, no. So I did the blue in this and the white in this, and I took the pieces and I put it together. Then I took gold with the fine detail one and outlined it in gold. So this set is really fun. And I just, like I said, the Pick a Bundle promotion for the starter kit is just about to end, and there is a link. It says join my team, which you don't have to do Stampin' Up! As a business like I do, but you can, and I will teach you how to do that. I can teach you how to do videos and how to run a business and all of that. But also, I have a lot of my friends who just sign up to get the discount. And every order after you sign up is 20% off. So that's pretty awesome. Anyways, there's lots on my blog about it. I have a whole page that explains everything, and then the link to where you sign up. So go over to Creating with Kristina and click on Reese's Paper Pieces. That's the name of my team. A little play on my last name there. Oh, I hope you enjoyed today, and you all have a great rest of your day. I sure appreciate you watching, and I will see you Friday morning for a fancy fun fold card. Yes. All right. Bye-bye, you guys.